of same thickness and same length. Low water absorption. Synthetic fibers absorb very little water, moisture. Due to this, a wet cloth of synthetic fibers dries out rapidly. Good elasticity. Most synthetic fibers are fairly elastic. Synthetic fibers are flexible. They can be stretched or compressed to some extent and on releasing the force, regain their original shape and size. Wrinkle resistant. Most synthetic fibers do not get crumpled easily during washing or wearing. They resist wrinkle and keep permanent creases. Abrasion resistant. Most synthetic fibers have a high abrasion, wear and tear resistance. So, the clothes made of synthetic fibers are more long-lasting or durable. Moth resistant. Most synthetic fibers are not attacked by moth and mold. Lightness. Most synthetic fibers are quite lightweight. Activity 2. To compare the water-absorbing capacity of different fibers. Things needed: 1 cotton piece, half a meter square, 1 nylon piece, half a meter square, 2 equal size mugs. Method. We take 2 pieces of clothes, 1 nylon piece and other cotton piece of the same size, roughly half a meter square each. We soak the pieces in different mugs, each containing the same amount of water. We take the pieces out of the containers after 5 minutes and spread them in the sun for a few minutes. We compare the volume of the water remaining in each container. We compare the time taken by each piece of cloth to dry completely. Observation. We find that the volume of the water remaining in the container from which nylon cloth was removed is more than the volume of water remaining in the container from which cotton cloth was removed. We find that nylon takes less time as compared to cotton cloth to dry completely. Conclusion. Synthetic fibers absorb less water than the natural fibers. Also, synthetic fibers take less time to dry than the natural fibers. Activity 2. To compare the water-absorbing capacity of different fibers. Things needed. Disadvantages of synthetic fibers. Melts and burns easily. Synthetic fibers catch fire more readily than natural fibers. They melt and burn easily. They are highly inflammable. Synthetic fibers, on catching fire, shrink, forming beads which stick to the skin. Non-biodegradable. Synthetic fibers are non-biodegradable, therefore they cause soil pollution. Uncomfortable during summer. Most synthetic fibers can absorb very little moisture. In hot and humid weather, when we sweat, the sweat is trapped between the fabric and the skin. So, the synthetic fabric sticks to the body when the body sweats and makes the wearer uncomfortable. Develop skin problems. The fabric made from synthetic fibers tend to develop static electricity in dry weather. The sparks due to static electricity can be seen at night. These sparks may cause some skin diseases like eczema in some people.